That's really crucial because this is kind of the main thoroughfare on the Greenbelt in this part of town.
Well, after heavy flooding 2 years ago, a part of the Greenbelt and the Boise riverbank is finally restored.
Flood management officials say a lack of funding and then river levels, well, that's what held the project up.
But now Greenbelt users can safely use a popular corridor of the path on the edge of Garden City and Eagle. And that's where we find Gretchen Parsons standing right there.
Well, in the spring of 2017, as you remember, in this area, there was a lot of heavy flooding causing a lot of damage. But now you can see behind me, this is the newly paved part of the Greenbelt. And then over here is where they filled in the riverbank. And some of the people who are walking and biking in this area today, they're really happy to finally see these repairs made.
Brand new pavement.
Oh, I love it. Just really love it, yeah.
It's kind of like the reason we moved here and got this place is to be able to walk the Greenbelt.
Flood management officials have been working diligently since February.
This is the new Dry Creek diversion here on the Boise River.
Making repairs to where high flood waters in 2017 crept too close for comfort in this Garden City neighborhood.
It was coming up really close to the edge of the path right here. And then so that could have undermined the pathway, and then there's homes farther downriver and private property and stuff like that at risk.
The river looks peaceful now, but big changes were made to make the bank sturdy again.
They had to put in about 600 cubic yards of lava rock in this area to shore up the stream bank on the south side of the river here. They had to put in a rock weir over there where you can see that little cascade. And so that is meant to prevent most flows from coming into this side channel when the river drops down to summertime flow.
Heavy equipment used to manage flooding and repair damage took its toll on this section of the Greenbelt, but now that's replaced too.
They put in 270 linear feet of new Greenbelt here. It's 10 foot wide, brand spanking new, beautiful Greenbelt.
Usually I get off the seat and then bump along.
I imagine it's a smoother ride now.
Oh, much smoother. Yeah, it's very much smoother.
This Dry Creek project cost $110,000, co-funded by the Idaho Water Resource Board and Flood District 10. It's one of 3 flood repair operations in the area, including the newly finished Duck Alley riverbank.
They've got really major lava rock at the bottom. They laid in trees with root wads for fish habitat down at the base of the river. And then they fill it in with pit run and so forth all the way until you had an absolute rock solid new riverbank.
Both projects are expected to withstand any future flooding.
It's built for the long term.
2 years ago, during that heavy flooding, the Boise River was at flood stage for more than 100 days. And crews this year, they had very little time to complete this project, so they're really happy with it, and so is everyone else that we've seen in the area today. Back to you.